Bart's mischief class is in session. What's the best liquid to put in a water balloon? Mischief drills are also very important. First, you need to aim at the target, but the driver is not the best person for the job. After looking around, Lisa turned out to be the most suitable. Lisa immediately got into a fight with Bart. Ralph couldn't understand why they couldn't just get along, just like his own fingers. Otto kicked them off the bus, and when they got home, the fight continued. They even knocked Maggie into the litter box. Marge was furious, but Bart stubbornly said, "Why should I have a mortal enemy like her?" Then the two started fighting again. Marge told them to stop. She reminded them that they were going to Ohio tomorrow to celebrate Homer's uncle's birthday. No matter how much Marge nagged, the kids didn't want to go. Last year, Great-Grandpa had said he didn't like celebrating birthdays anymore. Marge tried to convince them, saying the hotel they were going to was a 3-star one, but the kids still refused to go. They would rather stay home with Grandpa. Marge was at her wit's end, so she reluctantly agreed. But before they left, she insisted they do something meaningful together. They decided to watch a movie at home. Homer wanted to watch Chocolate Star Wars, but the store clerk said there was no such movie. So they followed Lenny and Carl's suggestion and picked a romance movie instead. Homer and Marge started the movie, but the kids couldn't make sense of the romance film. The mood was completely ruined by the two kids. Bored and restless, the kids kept fighting. Marge complained that ever since they had kids, they never had any time alone. Homer replied, "Well, it's just the two of us in this house now." Marge and Homer set off for Ohio, while on the opposite flight, another plane was heading to sunny Miami. Marge couldn't help but feel envious. No kids, no worries. Homer thought about their honeymoon trip. Marge said if she were a little younger, maybe she would go wild again. Homer immediately said, "Let's do it." Marge felt a little guilty about missing her uncle's birthday, but Homer dragged her to the Miami-bound plane. He didn't have a boarding pass, but the gate agent said it was no big deal. She was about to be fired anyway. Once on board, the flight attendants realized the flight had been overbooked, but instead of rejecting them, they upgraded them to first class. The flight attendant asked Homer what he wanted to eat. Homer said, "Everything." Meanwhile, a breaking news report aired on TV. A tornado had hit Ohio, and it just so happened to pass by the hotel Homer and Marge were supposed to stay at. Bart tried to cheer everyone up. Maybe they're hiding in the basement. Lisa was heartbroken. She was about to become an orphan. Abe was even sadder. He would have to be the guardian of 3 kids now. On the phone, Marge lied, saying they had just checked into a hotel. Lisa asked about the weather, and Marge casually made up an answer. This made Lisa sure that they were definitely not in Ohio. Bart said, "I have a way to find out where they went." Using phone records, he found out that their parents had gone to Miami. The two kids were furious. They grabbed Grandpa and decided to go after them. Abe said he didn't want to go anywhere, but Bart lied, saying, "All you'll find there are old ladies in swimsuits." The absence of kids made Homer feel especially relaxed. Meanwhile, a honeymooning couple nearby was saying they couldn't wait to have kids. Abe brought the kids to Miami. That night, when he and the kids returned to the hotel, they found the kids asleep at the door. Immediately, Homer was not happy. He said, "I won't let this happen," but Marge was worried about money. Homer reassured her, saying, "Don't worry, I have a credit card, and it's got Flanders' name on it." When Bart and Lisa found out, the two were already on their way. Lisa was really angry and asked Bart if he had a plan. Bart said, "I've got a credit card that lets me go anywhere I want, and it's got Flanders' eldest son's name on it." Bart checked the airport's computer and found out they were heading to New Jersey. He also changed Homer's in-flight meal to a healthy one. As soon as they arrived at the hotel, they realized the kids had followed them. The 4 of them began a cat-and-mouse game. Using the Flanders family's credit card, they traveled across the United States, finally arriving at Niagara Falls. But what they didn't expect was...
But before the intercourse, the dinnercourse!
Busted!
Bart scolded Marge for deceiving their feelings. Marge explained they just wanted some private space. Bart, with a righteous tone, said, "The good days are long gone." Marge said, "We'll stay here for one day, then head back tomorrow." The tired kids lay on the couch. The 2 adults realized their guilt. Maybe they should give their parents some space, so they decided to spend the day at an amusement park.